Hey everybody, you're listening to the Hisessions Hawaii podcast where we talk about everything local and beyond. And joining me today, I'm John Yamasato. Joining me today is Kyle Shimabukuro.
How's it?
Devon Nekoba.
How's it?
Before we begin, there's ways to get in touch with this show. There is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Hisessions. You can go to SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts to listen to the podcast. I did sign up for some kind of distribution thing, so maybe there'll be other spots that we can find us.
You sure did?
On SoundCloud was where I upload the audio to, and it said like, "Oh, distribute your stuff."
Oh.
And I had to fill out a whole bunch of forms and tax stuff and all that because I guess it could get monetized.
Oh, cool.
Did you just sign us away for a whole bunch of things?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll get more views then.
So maybe I don't know.
Well, we only have
finally,
like 5 now, so that'd be great.
You can email us at hisessions@yahoo.com. I did get an email from a listener who enjoys the show, and sorry, off the top of my head, I don't remember the name right now, but he had some good insight about how to set up the microphones.
What did he say?
He said he was talking about how to make it so that it wouldn't matter if people hit the table and stuff like that. And, yeah.
Are you gonna listen to him?
But
no, because you can't remember the guy's name.
Well, I mean, I just read it right before I came here, so I didn't, But
we're sorry.
Nick.
We saw it.
Thank
We
you
did
for the
see
advice,
it.
though. We always could use
I'm gonna
help.
go back and read it. I was rushing this morning because you were here early.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Hey, what you
Why
doing?"
were you here so early?
I had to go to UH to drop off stuff and then kill time. So I was here early.
Why did you just give him the code?
I
And
was
just
in
let
coffee
him
talk
sit?
and I was eating one muffin. And
No, I did give him the code.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was just sitting in here blasting the AC.
Nothing wrong with that. Go ahead. No. Take a nap. Shoot.
All right. Okay, if you'd like to help the show, get more music on the channel, you can go to patreon.com and donate. There you'll be more involved with the show. There are 2 new patrons, so we'd like to say a big mahalo to Bob from California.
Hey, Bob. Thank you.
And Han from
you.
Parts
Han.
Unknown.
Aloha and mahalo.
Han, if you are listening to the podcast, please let me know where we can send your t-shirt to.
It's
The
a cool looking shirt.
Yeah, so the people who are joining now
We'll get the
are
new
getting
one.
the benefit because they're getting the
Yeah.
2024, and immediately we'll get the 2025
Oh,
shirt
nice.
in like a month and a half.
So it
right?
doesn't matter how much they donate a month to get the shirt.
You have to be at least the $5 a month
Okay.
to get the
Okay.
shirt. There's a $1 a month, which is just a shout out, but the $5 and nowadays that you can pay in a yearly subscription.
Oh.
So you just get hit.
We should do the yearly one and then like throw in I don't know, somebody else's shirt.
Like a dinner with John.
Throwing the aloha revolution shit. Yeah.
Just saying. That might be kind of cool.
We'd like to thank Kupu Kupu Landscape Architects. You can call Kevin Yokomura, 808-722-8685 for a free estimate. He did I went to a client's house. He did the whole backyard. And at first I was like, this doesn't seem like a big job. It's just like some rocks and stuff. But they dug up the entire underground system, for the water to come.
Make the
Because
drainage
it
better.
used to pool and stuff. And I'm like,
Oh,
now
yeah.
it just like drains out.
Kevin, I gotta call you. I want to put AstroTurf where my truck is.
Oh,
Yeah, because I had the gravel, right?
Yeah,
before,
gravel.
And the gravel, my tire picks up the gravel when I reverse and throws it into the street.
Oh.
So I got the okay from the wife to put AstroTurf.
Oh,
There you go.
finally,
Okay
all right.
from the wife.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Give me a call. Thanks. Or I'll call you. Thank you.
Okay, in Fort Ruger Market, we were promoting, or they're going to be promoting the scallop poke.
Yeah, scallop poke is good.
Really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Scallop
very
is
tasty.
Oh, no, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tasty.
that's my favorite actually.
I've never
Yeah.
been. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
interesting.
love
Okay.
Oh, and Ed brought this good dessert from.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Lola.
let's introduce
We're
Ed
gonna
real
introduce him
quick.
first. And then
So,
Everybody know who he is.
yeah, so our guest today is Mr. Ed Sugimoto from
Hello.
Aloha Revolution.
Hey.
What would you call yourself? It is a t-shirt or clothing brand, but
Yeah.
also a lifestyle brand, right? Because you not only do shirts.
Correct. Yeah.
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 So, yeah, check out was it aloharevolution.com.
That'll work as well, but it's vh07v.com. vh07v. But
Oh,
I have
yeah.
all redirects of all the misspellings and everything.
yeah.
So the last time we talked to you was maybe a year and a half ago.
Probably that.
Yeah, and
Wait, you were gonna ask him about the
Yeah.
pastry?
She's gonna get there.
Oh, okay.
And then
It'll just be a while.
this was before you even had your new store, and now you part of the Keep It Kamiki movement in Kamiki, right?
Yeah, we're excited about that. We were able to pick up a location in Kamiki off 12th Avenue, 1050 12th.
It's a house.
It's commercially zoned, but it looks like a house.
It looks like a
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. And so we've been there since May 1st was our soft launch. And
Wow, has it been that long already?
Yeah.
Wow.
half a year, a little more than half a year.
Time flies, man.
This
Yeah.
year, I mean, I feel like I just went there to, for the grand opening or
I feel
whatever.
like we just lit firecrackers on my house.
yeah, and it's coming
Right?
up again.
So
Yeah.
crazy.
Are you gonna do fireworks again this year?
Depend who brings.
Oh,
I never
The
buy.
the
Yeah.
one year that none of us brought because we figured somebody else was gonna bring, and so we're all standing around at 11:30 like, "Anybody have fun? Nobody? Oh, okay." And it was just this weird silence at midnight. We were looking around like, "Oh, okay."
I set up the pole and everything. like, what? Nobody brought anything. We lined up poppets on the road,
And he
and I had my skateboard and I ran it over. That was it.
very anticlimactic. I might add.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
and-
cleanup was awful.
Yeah.
all the poppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Ed, I mean, this is this week. This is gonna come out probably today or tomorrow, but for most people, is one of the more relaxing weekends because it's Thanksgiving. But for you, this must be
And Kyle.
yeah, for you and
For
Kyle.
retail people, it's not. relaxing at
It's
all.
gonna be insane, right?
It's our busiest shopping day of the year for sure. Yeah, we count on this weekend.
Is
For the
it
whole year.
true? Is it true as guys that you make your profit from Black Friday? Everything up to Black Friday is just
I mean,
keeping the lights on.
not necessarily. Well, yes, but also it's a way to get rid of our inventory so we can also clean the slate for next year and designs and everything, and put some money back into our pocket to invest into the brand. So it's just twofold, right? You make a lot in sales, and you also have discounted stuff on your product that you had over the year that you're gonna just kind of release and get rid of the puka sizes.
Because
Because
everyone's just frantic to buy right now.
Yeah.
From whoever. So
Yeah.
now is the
Did
time
you
to
say-
sell it.
Did you say puka sizes?
Yeah, because when you have a t-shirt design, and Ed knows this, and throughout the year you're selling it, and you either reorder or you just let it sell out.
Yeah.
But when you let it sell out, you have only like maybe mediums left. So it's
Okay.
kind of puka sizes. So you put it on sale, but if somebody goes, "Oh, I need that in a large," and you don't have it, just go, "Well, this is all we have right now." And then you just expire that design.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And T-shirts are good, like stocking stuffer or like last minute kind. Like, oh, I gotta get. I'm gonna see this person. Oh, I'm gonna get him a shirt or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
And decals, and I know Ed makes keychains and stuff too, right? For stocking stuffers. this
Yeah,
year.
we try to do a lot of little things that
Yeah.
use for stocking stuffers, but it's good fun. Good time
So-
of year.
So what is the schedule like? Are you waking up at 6 a.m. every day and going to sleep at 3 a.m. or something like that, or? Because you got Thanksgiving. Are you gonna get to eat do a normal Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we close both stores on Thanksgiving so that our staff and myself can celebrate.
Okay.
But
But
the next day.
yeah, I was gonna say, but you gotta get ready for the next day, right?
Yeah. So the next day we actually open. Normally we open at 10. We're gonna open an hour early at 9. So I'll probably be there an hour or two before that just to kind of get ready. But
What's the specials you're gonna have at your store?
we'll have our biggest sale of the year, which is 20% off everything, excluding select items like sale items and things like that. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Any new product you're introducing at that time?
Well, funny you asked that, Kyle.
That's
Look at what we got here. Yeah, we have a new collaboration with Kyle and High Life. It's the Hawaii 5-0 jersey. It's a moisture wicking tee, and we have it in green. And I think Kyle at his stores has it in a cotton version.
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
and white and green, I think.
Oh,
We kind of made it fun this year, and I said, "Hey, make whatever you want to sell, and we'll make whatever we want to sell." And
now I remember you did not like soft teas at one time. Right?
This is moisture,
But
so
it's
it's a little bit
moisture, yeah.
different. Yeah.
I guess so.
It clings to my fat body, so
Yeah.
I like the cotton ones a little better.
how come you went moisture weekend this time?
I figure because it's athletic looking and people can use it for working out.
Are you gonna offer it in a cotton soon, or you're just gonna do moisture?
We'll see how this one goes. And
I'll let you know how the cotton
yeah,
works.
then we'll switch.
Yeah.
So the sale will be happening only at the store. So you pretty much you're not selling at any fairs or
Yeah, not this year. We have the 2 stores running the sale,
Okay,
and then
okay.
Saturday Can I talk about Saturdays?
Yeah, sure.
So we have we're part of Keep It Kamiki, or we're part of the Kamiki community. And then they have an event called Keep It Kamiki Saturday, where they have a craft fair 10 to 4 at Aliolani. And then during that time, at our store, we'll have like a special sale. So it'll be $10 off, $75 or more, $25 off, $150, or $40 off, $200. So depends how much you spend, you'll get a little more off. So,
so all the stores around Kamiki are gonna be at that fair.
Whoever signed up.
Yeah,
whoever signed up.
It's a neat thing they do.
Yeah, I like that
because
neighborhood
it gets
thing.
people to the community.
Wait, is this every Saturday, or is this just because of Black Friday?
Small Business Saturday. This coming.
Okay.
Is Jordan and Summer the main two people putting this thing together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Public Pet and 10 Tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man.
That's pretty.
I'm gonna send my wife to get some shirts.
Okay, you're gonna give her like a, I don't know, you're gonna give her a credit card with a limit on it, or you're just gonna let her go crazy, because that could be dangerous.
We believe in one. It's not her money and my money. It's one money. So she has all the
your
access
money
to
is her money. Her money is her
That's
money.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, as long as we have that clear.
It's a Dave Ramsey thing.
Oh,
You
got
know?
it. So
Dave Ramsey thing.
You can buy that $1,200 fisheye lens that you want.
Yeah, right.
Just do it.
No,
It's your money.
The whole point, the whole idea of having your monies together is that you're supposed to discuss money plans with your spouse, right? So it's not like one person just making all
Wait,
the
who's Dave Ramsey? What is that?
You don't know who Dave Ramsey is? Oh, he's a financial guy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
And he says that you're supposed to. Okay, because there's 4 married guys on this pod right now, and
Right.
I'm like,
you're making
Dave
Devon.
Ramsey, who the hell, and what is the company? No, right now I don't have a
Everybody-
job, so if all our money is our money, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm down for it, but I'm just thinking like, what is that? Because for you, you're not really the most, I don't know.
Responsible?
You're kind of a no. You're a very fiscally conservative person. So
Yeah.
I can't see you telling your wife, "Oh, it's our money," because your wife is like, "Bet." Okay,
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
No, she's not bad at all.
okay, so you
She's
talk.
I spend more money than she does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
yours
mine
is
are
also,
in big chunks.
And isn't yours buying like, I don't know, more weapons on Fortnite or something?
Well, yes.
Yeah, that's a waste of money right there, bro.
So how? Okay, wait. What does Dave Ramsey say?
Okay. Well, let me give you a background on Dave Ramsey.
Okay.
So Dave Ramsey is he's from like Tennessee or something. He talks about he gives financial advice. He's one of the largest syndicated radio hosts that does that on.
Dave.
At one time, I was really into his stuff, and he's a very big no debt guy. Like try to get out of debt. Since then, I've changed a little bit. A lot of his philosophy.
Because you have kids, that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no way to have kids and not be in debt.
and like a lot of his stuff is based on Tennessee. Like I feel like when you're living in California or Hawaii or New York, any of these are really high. Yeah, it's a lot harder to do some of the stuff that he preaches, you know.
Yeah.
But he's
Make
also
$1 million off $50,000 a year. You're like, no, man, that ain't gonna work here.
And then he also a lot of his philosophy is based on he's an evangelical Christian, so it's like a lot of based on that.
It's like God will help me.
Well, no, it's just like he uses Bible quotes to I don't want to say justify, but to it talks about how how money is used. Like he has a saying like the borrower is slave to the lender. It says that in the Bible. Okay. And so when he says that when you borrow money.
This is the only time you've ever even looked at a Bible, right?
I've never even read a Bible at all. I've read his book, but I'm just saying his stuff is so part of that is this idea that when you are married, right, you're supposed to be one entity, and this entity is supposed to make decisions for the family together. And when you have separate accounts and you're doing your own stuff, one hand is doing this, and then you're not communicating, and that's what leads to a lot of
Christian tenet, right?
What?
The husband and the wife join together. And
right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
And you're not really so much following that.
But I do get the idea of this thing where, if you put your money together, and you discuss where as a entity, both of you, where you want to go financially, then you're more likely to have less
Not
problems.
get divorced.
Yeah, because he talks about how money is one of the number one reasons why people get into marital issues. You know?
So this is how we do it. Me and Sherry.
All right.
When we got married, I said, "Hey, you know what? We had 2 separate bank accounts already set up, right? I'm checking in. Keep all your own money in there. I'll keep my money in there. But every month we'll put it we'll put some of our earnings in a joint. Mm-hmm. That joint pays for everything that we share. Whether we gotta go buy milk or fix the house or whatever. Yeah. But if she wants to buy a dress or a shoe and I want to buy fishing gear, that's her. That's on her and that's on me. And we don't even question each other.
See, I don't have a problem because you guys discussed it and you have a plan.
Yeah, right? But I think that plan works beautifully because if I come home with something that she thinks is wasteful spending, no, but I'm good.
But again, the point is you folks discussed it and you have an understanding. There's a lot of people that don't discuss it at all. Yeah. And then you come home with a fishing pole and then they go, why did you buy that? You know, I'm supposed to pay for my...
They can still say, why did you buy that?
That's the way I avoid the conflict.
Right.
See? But I never listen to Dave. I listen to Kyle Ramsey.
Kyle Ramsey. And can we ask how you do it?
Well, that's how you get away with all your stuff too, right? At one point.
Yes, but we'll discuss that in a second. Are you comfortable with discussing that part? Like if you guys combine or you guys just...
Honestly, I mean, I think she has her own account, but I have no idea. But
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but everything goes in one account for us.
Okay.
We pretty much put it in online banking that has a high interest rate. Yeah. So we just throw it in there so that it earns interest.
Well, that's smart.
And then our personal, like our milks and all that kind of stuff has a little smaller.
Well, you guys' career overlap too. You guys both doing the same thing.
So it's all kind of flowing to the same place. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. And yes, mine was my wife was gonna marry me and said, there is no way in hell you are having anything to do with my finances because I'm the kind.
She's a very smart woman.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
but my wife is also she is OCD about her stuff. So when she goes through her checkbook, right, everything has and she balances often, but it has to be down to the penny. And if it's not down to the penny, she will figure out where the hell that penny went.
And Heather is
I go, well, I still get checks. Yeah. Right on. I can,
Heather is very low maintenance too. Like she's not extravagant and buy stuff for herself.
Yeah, she'll buy stuff more for herself.
Unlike this guy, every single toy on the planet he needs to own.
You know why? Because somebody's calling me.
Don't blame me on this.
This picture, buy this. That's how.
Don't blame me for your addiction.
Anyway, but yeah,
detectors.
we end up having separate accounts because we tried to do a joint account. She was like, I can't do it. I can't. Yeah. There's no way. I can't. So I do the same thing with you, whereas I give her money with a paycheck, and then she just takes that and takes care of stuff. But we have different bills that we each take care of.
It's a little bit more complicated when you guys have kids, though, I would assume. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like me and my wife, we don't have kids, so it's easier, right? We got a dog, and we just split the vet bill, I guess. But, I mean,
that gets pricey too, man.
Yeah.
By the way, how is the new dog?
Good. It's actually her dog, though, now.
Yeah, right.
But I probably paid for half.
I was going to say, but you're home all the time, though, so that dog is going to be your dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because the dog's going to come around to you and be like, hey, I want to play.
Yeah, but he just comes and says, where's the treats, man? Yeah. And then when his wife comes home, he's like, hey, mom, what are you doing?
I'm just a sitter.
During the day.
It's this guy again. He's feeding me and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. But your kids are how old now?
Older one is 13, younger one is 11. Okay. So going to be high school next year and going to be middle school next year.
What school do they go to?
Mililani. Going to be Mililani High and then I guess Mililani Middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice. The schools are good out there. Yeah. But Mililani is a massive school, right? They got a lot of kids.
Yeah. Up until a couple years ago, Mililani Middle was on a, what do they call that? The track system.
The track because had so much kids.
What's that?
They keep the kids in a track. So if you're on like the A track, you're going to school from here to here. If you're on the B track, you're on there to here. And if you're on the C track, you're from here to here. And you're always running in these tracks.
So it kind of screws you up if you're another kid.
Because the time off is different. So as his daughter moves up to high school, they're in more of a traditional track, right? So it's, semesters, quarters, all that stuff. So his daughter is going to be out of school at this one point. And then the daughter comes up behind who's in intermediate school, and she's out like 3 weeks later, and you're like, oh man.
Hard for parents then,
yeah. But actually, right before my daughter went to the middle school, they finished the track. So
Oh,
it's all the same.
nice. So it's all the same. Awesome.
And that's only because of overpopulation.
Yeah, I think so. There's only one middle school in Mililani. That's why.
Oh.
And it was
Public middle school.
huge.
You know what's crazy is so we've been talking about, so Asa just had his last baseball game of the season for winter. So we're debating, is he going to continue on next year? You know, like play spring ball again. He doesn't have a team currently, so they're trying to figure all that stuff out. But I told Stacey, I'm like, you know what? Just take time off already. He can try again in high school. And she's like, bruh, by the time, if he stops, like he is not making it onto the high school team. But I remember when I was in high school, they would be asking people like, hey, you want to play baseball? You want to play because they needed people to play
Depending on the
team.
school though, right?
But same school, Kaiser.
No, but things change over the years.
Yeah, but she said like nowadays, like there's like 34 kids that try out for the team, and they only take 15 or whatever.
Well, you look at like Color Hill's volleyball team.
Yeah.
They had 2 different versions of the volleyball team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 different versions. They have a Color Hill white and a Color Hill blue, and each team has 13 girls on it, right?
Right.
But they run them through the whole thing, 2 separate deals. It's just, I was like, my goodness, so many of them come out for sports, and there just isn't room for everybody.
Yeah, what is going on? Is it because people need it for their college?
Well, Kaiser was always a baseball school, right?
Yeah, we took champs when I played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JV champs.
Really?
Oh, really? You played?
Only my sophomore year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was
So
your
he got his championship, and he went, I'm good, man.
What was your
Where's your
position?
ring? Why don't you?
No. We didn't get anything like that. But it was my only year I played, and we won OA state champs. So I'll attribute it to myself.
Were you a
Yeah,
pitcher?
I was second base, like right field, but I was mostly on the bench. I was very
Hey,
small.
man.
Yeah, she can say you're a state champ.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good pride moment.
Yeah.
Basketball is a different story. We sucked.
Oh yeah, basketball. We're never good at. Kaiser's never good at basketball.
Yeah, we didn't play very well.
Sorry,
Also
Kaiser.
on the bench.
But I think it's because of the nature of the sports now, where everything is year round. Because even like Rella, who I'm doing the radio show with, her daughters are in soccer, and if they're not in school soccer, they are in club soccer,
Right.
or they're in AYSO soccer, or they're in Hisa soccer, and it's all just one big continuous loop of soccer stuff.
I wonder
and
if
raising
that-
money, and I'm like, oh my god,
I wonder if that burns out the kid though.
it does.
I gotta imagine it does.
Like after a while, you'd be like, I don't. You're either gonna keep playing baseball throughout the entire year, or lose the momentum and not be able to compete against your teammates anymore.
But that's how it was cool when we were growing up, where guys played soccer, you played football, you did track, you did basketball. I mean, you could do, like, he did multiple sports, right? So, and you could do that.
You
and
know
now
what's
they
interesting too? I don't know if you guys are experiencing this, but they still potluck after the baseball game, but it's not as prevalent because a lot of the kids have other sports. They're playing multiple sports and they're doing other, there's like all these other things. So they don't, it's still there, but it's not as, like, I remember when we were little, like after the game, I was there till nighttime.
That was the fun part.
Yeah, that was the best part. Was hanging out
game.
afterwards.
Win, lose, I don't know.
Yeah, right. You don't even remember.
We used to run to the card shop and snack place and just cruise in the park all night long.
Yeah. But now, people will stay, but they'll stay for maybe like hour and a half after the game and kind of wrap it up, and people all got other things. So slowly people just leave,
I wonder if that's a disconnect from COVID too.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Right? Trying to get back into it, and then
But even if you notice, like, even early MMA, right, in Hawaii.
MMA?
Yeah. Like, think about it. Like, a lot of the people competing were champions, but they weren't, that wasn't their full-time job. Right? They work construction and, do all that kind of stuff on the side.
Like that first one.
Yeah, and then people just started, like, training and making that their profession and getting sponsors. And then you got to keep up with the Joneses or you cannot compete anymore.
Man,
it's kind of like the kids in sports right now. They got to take it seriously now.
I feel like it's the parents too. Like the parents don't want to lose as well, against other kids' parents.
Yeah.
Or they just don't want to have their kid at home all the time doing nothing.
Maybe.
I remember I went to see Jason Mayhem Miller fight Robbie Lawler at the Blaisdell.
That was a good one.
I saw that.
And then at the same at the card was Rampage Jackson and Dan Henderson and all these guys. Like they just would come because I guess they trained with Robbie or Jason. I don't know who trained with who, but yeah, you would see all those guys. But now I guess they're all like mega stars, right? Like you can't do that. You can't like Rampage is just walking around the Blaisdell like a normal dude, Yeah. And so it's like. But you can't do that anymore. It's a different time.
You know who was all wrapped up in that early MMA scene in Hawaii was Nolan Hong.
Yeah. He had a
Nolan Hong?
He fought actually.
Oh,
did he?
What?
Yeah.
Wow. He used to compete, and then he had a store in Kali called Fighters Corner, and it was the only MMA shop.
That's where Mayhem Miller used to.
Yeah, so they all used to hang out at his place.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was like involved.
I cannot see Nolan Hong hurting anybody.
Yeah, or apologizing after he choked you out.
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Wow.
Was he good?
He actually, he knew quite a bit about the.
Yeah,
the
he was
whole
deep
MMA
in
thing.
the scene,
Oh.
the early scenes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I knew he had the store. I didn't know he fought.
Yeah, like Boss Rudin used to come by, talk Star with them, watch videos together.
Wow.
John's still shocked.
I'm blown away. I
thought you knew that for some reason.
No, I didn't know that.
We can get him back and talk about that.
So tell us about the fighting, though, man. We know you're doing this TV show where it's all about aloha, but
yeah. When you're punching people in the
I
face.
know. What's it feel like to punch somebody?
Jeez. Well, Ed, okay, wait. So sorry, we got like super sidetracked. So Friday, okay, you're at the store all day. So you're not doing any of those like big. I should plug myself. I will be at the Island Wide Expo thing at the Blaisdell.
I will be bringing you up on stage.
Oh, nice. Okay, at 6:00 on Saturday, Kyle will have a booth there.
Yep.
I feel left
and
out.
so if you're gonna go,
Hisessions will be represented.
Yeah. If you're gonna see Joe Coy, they'll let you into the expo for free.
Yeah.
And so you can do your shopping, go get your stuff.
And I would do that because trying to find parking is going to be
I was telling
insane.
Kyle,
they're going to open up McKinley, but still.
Oh, they're going to open up. Well, it's still yet.
I think the top level of the parking lot is closed in the NBC.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna Uber in. I'm gonna park nearby and then Uber in.
Oh, you pick me up, man. Carpool.
You know what? You know what sucks? Stace doesn't know about this, but so I got back from Japan and I just caught an Uber home. I was gonna catch an Uber home because Stace had an appointment. So and then my plane was late or earlier. I don't know. So we're texting back and forth, and I'm like, "You're not gonna make it to get me, go home, and then come back out to your appointment. So I'll just catch an Uber." But they don't allow the Ubers to come to the
taxi driver.
You gotta walk super far.
What?
So I ended up taking a taxi.
How much was it?
It was expensive. It was like $100.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
It's like double.
There's a rideshare area.
But it is not near where you come out of the international terminal. You gotta walk to the other side of the terminal.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta walk to like the Hawaiian Airlines side. And I have all my, my luggage and
That's
stuff.
a far walk with all your shit.
Yeah, I'm like, do I want to walk all the way over there, or do I just want to pay an extra $50? So I pay extra $50.
That is how fundamentally it is. Because you know how attached he is to money. And yet he said $50. Whatever.
You come off the plane tired. It's been a long.
She just called me.
Yeah, one of us could have picked you up.
But I gotta wait for you.
That's true.
Yeah. This is just
I was busy. I'll tell you wait.
But you know what's crazy? I mean. Yeah. So I just caught a cab. But so I learned my lesson now. But Ubers in general are not that expensive.
No.
It's about to Kailua. It's about $45, $50.
Yeah, $50. Yeah. Same to Hawaii Kai. But like if I'm going from, say I come here to Kaimuki, and then I just get an Uber and just to the Blaisdell, drop me off. That's only going to be like $15 or something like that.
You sure?
I think so.
Because remember too, they adjust for the
for the time
thing. Especially so. I mean, if you're gonna go, I would say go the 3 hours before that Joe Coy show. Just because that Joe Coy show, that number's gonna go up.
Right.
Just come by, Ed. For once, you can just shop. You don't need work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think my staffers would kill me if I left.
If I'm not mistaken,
yeah, all right. I gotta go, you guys.
If I'm not mistaken, that show was where you started.
One of the shows, that we did.
We took your spot.
Oh, it's a good
by
spot.
the bathroom.
At the end of the hallway.
Yeah, the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we stay.
You're by the bathroom?
Yeah, because we needed a bigger booth.
Oh.
But that must be good because not everybody, but a lot of people stop by there, right? So you got to walk by.
A lot of people got a shishi, yeah. So.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, waiting in line to pee? Check it out. We got all this shirt. This shirt's on sale.
We'll see how it goes.
No more toilet paper in the stall. Hey, don't worry, we got you covered.
It's been a while since we did that show, but I remember you were a staple there for years.
We like that show, yeah. It's just hard we got to split our staff or we got to close the store now. If we did something like that. So we keep it to just Made in Hawaii as our one big main show, yeah. Maybe later we'll do it again if we can. But
By the way, how is it going with getting staff? Because you're kind of in the teeth of that. The three of us don't really deal with that. But I know over the last year and a half, probably, people have really been lamenting just not being able to find folks. Or you hire them, they come, they work for like 2 hours, and then they quit. So I mean, has that been your experience, or?
Well, you have a lot of friends that support and work for you too.
Yeah, most of the time it's friends or friends of friends that are working for us right now. So we've been kind of lucky. And then we only have 2 stores, so one guy runs the Waimalu store and 1 or 2 can run the Kaimuki store. So kind of just overlap with each other. Yeah. But so far it's been okay. It's just if somebody goes down, then either I gotta be there all the time or
finding employees is hard. In fact, we're looking right now at work.
For people?
Yeah. Part time and I guess full time too. Just inquire within High Life store.
Even my wife, she has they have a teleradiology company, and they pay to me pretty well, and they have a hard time finding. What's funny though, like they'll put out a what's that when you go online and you post your job, whatever. They'll have like 600 applicants. Cool. And she's got to go through all of them and whittle it down. But then
I wonder I'm not getting calls.
Damn. But then like at the end of the day, like some of these people, they hire them and then they start like they come in late to work
they start the job and go, oh, you mean I have to come in every day? Like at this time?
What do you know? So even if you get all those applicants, that doesn't guarantee
Let me give you a scenario and see what you would do.
All right, okay.
Let's say you are this semi-hot chick.
Okay.
But you had nice feet.
Okay.
I know where this is going.
And then somebody came up to you and go, hey, you like work at the High Life store? We'll pay you $25 an hour or whatever, and you get discount on clothes. Or we just take a picture of your feet and put you on OnlyFans and you'll make 3 times more money. What would you do?
Oh, I'd be probably taking pictures of my feet.
That's why we have a hard time finding workers.
Case closed.
Yeah.
And just so, John, we really don't ever want you to sell pictures of your feet.
I understand.
Yeah, okay.
But I get
Kyle might, because he get those little hairy toes. People might dig that.
Yeah, I have nice feet, actually.
No, yeah, that's
Boy, we're going far afield with this one. Okay, see it when you come.
I chose the wrong career.
Here comes anarchy in here.
I chose the wrong career path, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we did that for you. Like we took pictures of your feet and we throw them up on OnlyFans and just see what happens.
I think Kamaka tried that, right? Kamaka Diaz.
Really?
He said, I think on one of your podcasts or maybe his own.
Oh.
He tried to do OnlyFans with his feet or something. I don't know if he's joking.
Well, it obviously didn't work. He still get his own show.
He said he stopped after a while.
Yeah.
That guy's been all over the place. I've seen him on Maui doing podcasts. And by the way, next year we have a podcast coming from Japan.
Yes, we do.
Doing a Japan-based podcast. I have no idea how we're going to pull that off, but we'll figure it out.
We're just going to record it.
I think our guest still is going to be Kamasami Kong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
In Japan.
Yeah. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Super cool.
I saw him when he came here.
Yeah, he was in town.
Yeah.
You remember Kamasami Kong?
I know the name and I know what he looks like, but he was on the air, right?
Yeah, he's a big time radio guy, but he does radio and he's been doing radio in Japan for 40 years.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what I was trying to find on the internet is his song. Remember he had a song.
You can ask him when he comes on.
He was the only DJ that had his own song on the radio.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of traveling all over, that would be you, my friend. You and John, actually, but yours is actually for fun. John's is taking random pictures in Japan and looking very sad. Well, no, but every time he posts pictures, it might be for work, but he's always enjoying some sort of really cool food or he's something. You know what I mean? I was like,
Ed is definitely more of a lifestyle
I don't know how you figure out how much clothes to bring there for these shows.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. So wait.
And where do you put it?
Wait. Well, I don't even know about this. This is you're doing this for a show that you're.
Yeah. So there's Hawaiian festivals all over Japan. So
Yeah.
we kind of handpicked some of the good ones. So I think May we had one, July we had two, and August or
And
late
you just
July,
pack
I don't
up a
know.
bunch of product and you just take it with you too.
Yeah, so we'll either bring it with us, and we also found a screen printer up there, so they're printing a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that helps a
Nice.
lot.
It does, yeah.
Is it cheaper up there to do screen printing?
It's actually pretty close, pretty similar, maybe even cheaper too. Yeah.
How's the quality?
Good? Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight. Japanese people are real
Yeah,
precise.
yeah,
So
so I
everything
think-
is like perfect. They box it up and then they deliver it to the venue of the event. So we just go there and it's ready already.
Wow.
That's what you should be doing. You should team up with him and do a.
No, my licensees up there are doing what they need to do, so
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, but
I don't need to get involved. Again,
and again, Kyle being fundamentally very lazy goes, hey, you know what? That's okay. I don't need go.
It's a lot of work though. 'cause
it is,
Yeah.
man.
I gotta bring staff and then they're bringing stuff too, and then you gotta worry about customs. and-
Yep.
See,
Oh.
but I mean that may be happening, but when you post your pictures on IG, there's none of that, man.
I
It's
only
like,
post the fun
look
stuff.
at this cool place we're eating at, and
Yeah,
wow, we
IG
sightseeing
always
over
only
here.
shows
And I'm
fun
like,
stuff.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
I mean, you gotta eat right every night after the event.
Gotta eat.
Gotta eat somewhere, right? So,
What is your favorite up there? Like, give us a couple of good spots that.
like
Or-
names of
or-
restaurants or.
Well, maybe not restaurant, but like, what is your go-tos? Like for me, it's always the katsu, tonkatsu.
You like sushi, yeah?
I like sushi. I like ramen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ippudo is probably one of my favorites right now, because I used to like Ichiran, but it's too crazy now with all
Oh,
the
Ichiran?
tourists.
Yeah.
So, but
That's the
Ippudo's-
one where it's just a hole in the
Mhm.
wall, and then
Like hand serve you, yeah? Like
Yeah,
with
just the
curtain.
hands
Huh?
come out.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like a booth, like a little cubby hole,
Yeah.
and then you pay before in a pay.
Oh,
booth,
yeah, that's
and then
how
you
most
just
of
sit
them-
at the chair, and
Yeah.
there's curtains in front of you, and you're enclosed, and then the hands just come on and give you the bowl.
You don't
You don't
ever
deal with
see the
anybody.
person's
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just
Wow.
eat
You
eat
fill
by
everything
yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of lonely actually. You just eat by yourself, and then you dig out.
Yeah, it is kind of weird because like if
Okay.
you go with a group, they're next
Everybody's-
to you, but you have a booth like
Yeah.
walls, but so you're kind of talking past the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's kind of sad actually.
yeah.
I feel lonely when I eat my ramen like that.
It's
Oh, this
ramen,
is
though.
good.
Might as well just
Oh
stay home
wow,
and
there's
eat
nobody to
ramen.
tell. Yeah. You're eating it by
Yeah.
yourself, going, ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I cannot tell anybody.
Yeah.
I can't finish eating.
But the nice thing about that place is that it's all over Japan. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a chain. So when you see that red, black, green, oh okay, like at least you know it's decent ramen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but there's too many tourists that discovered it now, so it's kind of hard to get in.
Oh.
See,
Oh.
we went when I went with my family. We went to this one. It was like an Italian restaurant, but the food was super cheap.
Mm.
And I can't remember. Apparently, they're a chain, and you go in, you order your food, you sit down, and then a robot brings you your food, and then. But it was like we got I don't know enough food for an army, and we paid like $35, and it fed a family of 4, and I went. Is this Japan? Because they don't usually have stuff like that. Because we were able to get like clam, spaghetti with clam sauce and all that stuff. I was like, man, I'm gonna bring that to Hawaii, but I'm sure it'll be like $900.
Yeah.
Instead of,
I think it was in Okinawa, and then we went to this sushi place, but it's the kind like not Kozo's, but what is that one?
Genki?
Genki, where the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
sushi,
yeah.
yeah.
Compare.
Kaiten sushi.
Yeah, that kind. It was good,
yeah.
right? You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
compare when you go to Japan, but then had fugu.
Oh, wow.
So I
What?
had fugu. So I
On a conveyor?
yes, I go. I'm gonna order the fugu because you can order too, right? And then they bring it to you. And then I was with Grant, my friend Grant, and he's very cautious.
Shall we say?
Yeah. So he goes, "You gonna eat fugu from this thing over here?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna eat the fugu over here." Kinda scary. I'm like, "This is Japan."
Yeah,
Right,
they're not
right,
gonna
yeah.
just gonna hoity-toity just serve whatever
Yeah.
out of the
But
thing.
who knows? They probably just fed me like flounder or something. I don't know the difference, right?
By the way, Grant was supposed to come to our beer thing last week.
He didn't
We-
show up?
No, he goes, a coughing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
know, like,
He's
Yeah.
very comfortable.
But-
He's very uncomfortable with that kind of stuff.
Oh.
So that's good.
But what,
doesn't
did he
want-
get sick?
Who?
Grant.
Yeah, he was sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
okay.
sick.
Well, at least he was sick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he wasn't lying.
John, just know whenever you speak of Grant,
Yeah.
it's important that you use the right tone in your voice.
I can't do a good Grant.
You gotta work on it, dude. Because the story doesn't have the same impact. If you know, and you bring up his name, you can't. If you've known him long enough, you can't help it. You gotta. Do you have friends like that? Like there's a specific tone that they have in their voice.
Oh my god.
And so when you're
Probably,
talking about them, right, you have to
changes.
use that tone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people don't get it. Like you go, oh, like for us, we talking about our friend Grant. When he says something dumb or he says something outrageous, it doesn't have the same impact unless you use his voice. Do you have friends like that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Ours is Beaker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey man. And it's funny because we're like, when I if Taylor or Daniel or whatever, if I'm talking about, oh, Daniel said this, I would just say it
Say
like I know.
yeah.
But if Beaker said it, it's like, oh, he said,
You make the face too.
For Jason.
Yeah, sometimes it just comes out. Yeah, like
Dude, it happens every time.
unconsciously.
Every time when you talk about him.
Yeah.
You even when you're trying not to say it like that, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Him and you, I think, is the two. It just comes out
Me?
automatically. Yeah.
Why?
I always talk like you. Just like you got so much.
No,
like,
not even. Shut up.
Can I have some,
Anyway.
You gonna eat that?
So wait. Can we
Getting back
ask
to Ed.
about Can we ask about Ed's hair? Because we were talking about how we can't.
Yeah.
If you're not watching this on YouTube or whatever, you're missing out. Because
You're
Ed's got
missing
this
out.
really cool haircut that
Ed has
none of us
basically a
could
mohawk.
possibly pull off.
Yeah.
It's called a full hawk.
A full
A
hawk?
faux
Faux.
Is that what you do when you go in there? You tell them?
What did your wife think about it?
I've had this before. Yeah,
Yeah, she's cool, man.
Yeah.
I can't pull it off as much before though, as before because I have grays coming out.
Well, the grays
You have
would
grays.
be cool because that would set it apart, right? It would set it off.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Natural bleach.
Right? But do you have to put gel to make it stand up like that?
It's what do they call it? It's that little container with.
Oh, the putty.
It's kind of like a putty thing. Starts with a P.
Starts with a P?
Pomade.
Pomade, yeah.
Pomade, yeah.
Hey,
But-
you could actually do it, John, and pull it off. You got the same kind of bushy hair like him.
Yeah, I guess
But
so,
it wouldn't stand
I
up
wouldn't be able to
straight
go
like
to like office meetings and stuff and walk in there with a
that. Why not?
full hawk.
That's kind of cool.
Nah, I gotta have some semblance of professionalism.
What?
You know, I had
already-
that hair in high school, but I had tails in the back and
I had that too.
peroxide.
Yeah, me too. I had that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is your homage to that.
The-
Like,
the
hey,
older man
look,
version.
just like high school, but normal.
Yeah.
Without the stuff in the
I
back.
already show up to meetings in slippers and a aloha shirt and jeans. I gotta at least have,
I'm
more
thinking
decent.
though, as you get older, I mean, once you hit my age, like 56, 57, you'll be able to just do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
Because
I mean-
dad, that's how my dad was when he was working at the Capitol, right?
Right.
He would always be dressed kind of like I am now.
yeah,
right?
aloha
But
shirt.
at a
and,
certain point, when he reached his 50s, he kind of went, "Pfft, whatever. And he started wearing the most crazy stuff. Like the clothes didn't match. He'd wear like a tan jacket with black stuff and blue things and a pink shirt. And we're like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, what? Nobody. I mean, whatever. Nobody gonna care.
Yeah, at a certain point, like I think you're established enough in your career that it's like people. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
People know what I'm doing, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't matter what I look like at this point. But
The other month, I had a meeting with a prominent kind of possibility of collaborating with something corporate, and then my my licensees go, "Hey, you gotta dress up, And I go, "What? Yeah, you gotta wear shoes and I gotta wear long pants too." He goes, "Yeah, you gotta wear long pants and shoes." I'm like, "What?" That's like thinking twice. I don't know if I wanna do this anymore. So I literally had to dress up, man. I had to wear shoes.
Oh,
and
you
stuff.
did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I showed up, looked professional, and as soon as I got out of there, man,
Ripping it off.
I put on my shorts and slippers again. I'm like, I don't want to do that again, man. If I gotta do that every single time, I don't want to work with them.
Okay. For my dad's funeral, because he won't come.
Oh no, I can wear
Yeah, you
shoes
wear
and
shoes.
long
Okay,
pants.
yeah, wear shoes.
I
and
just making
shit.
sure.
When it's out
You
of
know what I mean? Like he's like, what?
when it's out of respect, of course I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Well,
But
I know,
if,
but my dad's known you for a long time.
I know,
so
but-
figure
no, but-
you would just dress
no,
normally.
I know when to dress appropriately, and my wife would make me dress
Yeah,
appropriately.
that's true.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
that's
did
good.
did the deal come through? Or?
Yeah, But we'll see how it
Getting
goes.
close.
I mean, hopefully I don't have to wear shorts and slippers again. I mean,
No, pants. You mean
pants and pants. Yeah, pants and shoes.
I get caught in that too sometimes because I'm so used to wearing t-shirt
Yeah.
and
Oh,
shorts
yeah,
slippers
yeah,
every
yeah.
day.
In
It's
fact,
like,
I don't think
dress
I've
up.
ever seen you in pants and covered shoes.
Rare,
Ever.
very rarely. Yeah.
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 So I like it. No complaints.
Yeah. I mean, I never had a job where I had to wear
That's
long
true.
pants and shoes.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it was always like this.
Hmm.
I had to dress up after work to meet my friends.
That's true, because you would dress up for go like oceans and stuff.
That's because I had to dress up. I'll come from
Yeah.
locomotion,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
had to like wear shoes.
I
Yeah.
never thought about that.
Even when I went downtown to meet friends downtown for lunch, you know, after you graduate college,
Mm.
and they go, "Hey," I go, "Hey," and they go, "What, you off work today?" I go, "No."
This is the uniform, man.
Yeah.
By the way, this weekend, I'll give a shout out to Kahala Hotel, the Plumeria buffet
Oh, good job.
downstairs. Man, so okay, our client of ours gave me a gift card in 2013, and I just decided
Wow.
to use it
They
this
let you-
past weekend.
Honor it.
Kahala Hotel, they looked up the number and they're like, "You're still good."
Wow.
Nice.
So I told Stace, I'm like, we better use this thing because every year that goes by, inflation's just killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went down there. It is a really good buffet.
And it's beautiful out there.
No,
Yeah.
okay, so not
did you sit on
Hoku's,
the
but
lanai?
down-
Yeah, not Hoku's. Just it's called Plumeria Beach.
It's right off the
Plumer-
beach.
Is that the downstairs
Oh,
one?
okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
downstairs
Oh, okay.
one. Yeah,
You sat outside or inside?
we sat inside, but you can choose. You can sit
Yeah,
outside or
it's
inside.
nice.
But then so they had crab legs.
Yeah.
Poke was good. The sushi was good. They had prime rib.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And yeah, we ate a lot, and it was a nice little date night thanks to our client with the.
Is
gift
it
card.
okay for me to ask how much that thing normally goes for?
It's a 80 something
yeah.
bucks a person.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not
actually.
bad
Because
So,
Hoku's is $120 something dollars now.
So with tip,
Yeah.
I mean, it came out to about 200 bucks or something
Yeah.
like that, or whatever.
But when you're staying there, oh my God, you can add up.
Oh yeah.
oh, if
Oh,
you're going,
yeah,
over
of
and
course.
over.
So
Yeah,
I took Sherry there for her birthday on a weekend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's even more expensive then.
Oh, bro.
Wow, really? You
Yeah.
didn't think about taking during the weekday?
No.
Oh, okay. Just because cheaper.
Oh, she got to work, right? So.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it
true.
was nice, but kind of expensive over there.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what we do now is every quarter I try to use these because I get gift cards.
Yeah, how are you getting all these gift cards? I don't understand.
Like what happens is so like say we work with a client for a while, we're showing a bunch of and then things change and they don't buy anything. They feel bad because I don't get paid anything, right? But I spent all
Oh.
this. So they go, oh, here's a gift card to whatever.
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
So the stuff like that or at the old company, at the end of the year there's a Christmas party and everybody gets
Oh,
a
and
gift
you
card
win
or
out.
whatever. So all these gift cards kind of like add up because I never use them. So now like we make it a thing like every so many months we just.
How come you don't just give them away for like Christmas gifts and stuff? I
Oh,
don't know, maybe
we
the
gift it?
people you're with on the podcast, if you...
Devin would want to go.
Yeah.
Plumeria.
We're almost out. I think we only have 2 gift cards left.
What is it?
One is it's either a Morton's or a Signature Steaks. Or
Would you like to go to that?
It's the Hisessions Christmas party.
Yeah. And then
we
there's
have it
one
in
more.
Morton's.
I can't remember what the other one is, but it's
Man, I never get gift cards.
one was a
Yeah.
Merriman. So yeah.
I get gift cards for like Foodland.
They just
For
tell
like
me,
$20.
we're
What are you
not
talking
going.
about? I just gave you a gift card.
No, like my clients.
Oh.
They go, we're not going to use that design. I'm like, okay. that's about it.
They go, sorry, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, we're not going to use that design. Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, that's that kind of sucks. All right, Ed. Okay, so going into December, anything else you wanna talk about or promote or? By the way, Ed was a trooper because our current guest
Person who was supposed to be on.
couldn't make it,
Couldn't
so
make it.
I was like, who is in Kaimukian? But Ed's right down the street. Maybe he can run out
It's
of the.
available.
I know, and I'm like, wait, doesn't he have a store that he's running?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, oh, come down.
Hey,
Luckily, I was
so
close
he's
by.
got to eat lunch at some point, right?
Right,
So he
right.
has
Yeah.
lunch with us,
So,
and then
yeah.
he can come
And
and
we
do
can
the
promote Black
podcast.
Friday.
Yeah, promote Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, sure.
it's work. You're working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's working.
So going into Christmas, so you have the Black Friday. That's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you like push it all the way to Christmas, or is it after Black Friday? It's like okay, I'm kind of can relax now and just kind of let it run its course.
So we got Black Friday, we have our biggest sale, and then Saturday we have the Keep It Kaimuki Saturday sale.
Okay.
Sunday's like a regular day, and then Monday we have Cyber Monday.
Oh.
So after
that's
Monday
right, Cyber
and
Monday,
Tuesday,
yeah.
Wednesday, we're like packing like madmen and trying
Oh.
to fulfill all the orders. So after that, it should be kind of more normal.
Normal-ish.
Did
Normal-ish.
you just drop that off at the post office?
We have a schedule where the guy comes to our place and
I
picks
can't
it up.
imagine showing up at the post office opening those boxes and going, here we go.
So I went to the post office on Monday and I asked the guy, I'm like, so when does the craziness start? Because there's no line.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, usually it's the day after Thanksgiving is when it kind of gets nuts. But he said that last year, the one thing that was pretty good though was, I guess everybody's doing the digital, like they do everything at home. So they pack it at home and they put and so he said, it's just that thing that you drop the box. He said that thing's just going constantly all day. Like, chung.
And when it's full, you can't do anything.
Right.
Just stop.
So he said they just got to keep, like clearing it out.
Yeah.
But he said it's not as bad with the lines because most people, they try to skip the line. So they go to that drop off thing.
Yeah.
So it's not before forget it. If it's like December 12th or something, it's like, don't even bother going to the post office. You're going to be standing for like an hour and a half in line.
Let's bring it to our place. The guy comes anyway to pick it up. So we can just throw it with him.
Actually,
nice.
Can you talk about your OMG,
the mail.
the mail business?
Oh, yeah,
you
thank
did?
you.
Yeah.
So we just started a new business in our Waimalu space, the same as our clothing. It's called OMG Mail. It's a private mailbox business.
Oh.
So similar to the post office boxes you see at USPS, but ours is a private where that means like we can accept USPS, FedEx, Amazon, DHL, all the carriers. And then when the mail comes in, we'll hold it for you in the back safely and securely, and then the customer will just come and pick it up, similar to PO boxes. So we just started. We just got our very first customer.
Oh, cool.
All right.
And so we're looking for more customers going forward.
Is there a website they can visit or call you at?
omgmail.co.
Okay.
So what we're
made
using
you
now.
decide to do that business?
We had the space already anyway, so we thought maybe we just utilize the space. And also, my friend has a similar business, Aloha Ship and Pack. Hi, Shelly. She actually recommended it, and she said, it's a good business to be in. So we started researching it, and it's like, because it's kind of like being a landlord of so many units in a small amount of space. So
I know. I actually walked by the store when it was closed, but I saw that and went, huh? And actually, my first thought was OMG.
Yeah.
And it's that's what they call it. OMG Mail.
You're
Okay,
in Waimalu?
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh.
I was getting my car taken care of. My
okay.
daughter's car taken care of. So.
Before we end this podcast, I was wondering if you could show us your custom ukulele.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Let's talk.
Okay.
Let's talk about it for
Sure.
a while.
actually, I wanted to bring up one more thing. Back in the day, I don't know if John remembers this, but
Oh yeah, this I have no idea
this
what
is a secret. You probably remember, well, maybe not, but so back in the day, I was a web guy. I used to make websites for people.
Right.
And then I emailed Justin from his first CD. He had his email address on the back, his personal email address. Emailed him and said, "Do you want to do a website?" So I was his first webmaster. And then so I built his website, and then from there I got connected to John back in the day. So
Right.
I actually did Pure Heart's
That's
second
right.
website,
wow.
maybe.
That's right. Yep.
One of his first or second websites. So I was a webmaster for Pure Heart.
Oh, really?
So we have
Wow.
history from a long time ago.
Oh yeah. And it was a good website. Yeah, I think.
What did the website contain though for that band at that time?
I
Just
think
pictures, concert pictures.
I like tour dates and where we're playing and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
CD, song names and everything, stuff like that. Yeah.
Back then, you weren't doing too much commerce.
No, I couldn't, right?
Yeah.
Back then, it was supposed to
back
buy it at Tower Records or whatever.
It was
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's more
1999.
marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, we didn't talk
Well,
about that last
and then
time.
Ed hired me to do a column for the Roadrunner.
Mhm.
So I wrote a financial column, which I used a lot of Dave Ramsey
Oh.
Okay.
advice.
Yeah.
Without the Christian stuff inside.
And you got
I
free
didn't
internet
get
as
Stuff,
a result,
Bible
right?
stuff.
I got what?
Free internet as a result.
I did? I don't remember already. Probably, yeah.
We hooked up the columnist with free internet. back
Yeah.
then.
See?
Yeah.
Got the hookup right there.
All right, so
Okay.
tell us about your custom Koaloha ukulele there.
Yeah, so they made a custom ukulele for
Hey,
me
yeah,
with
it's
the
beautiful.
sound hole is our Shaka logo.
Yeah.
And then our O kind of with the...
Ah.
And then also there's a bottle opener on the back that you can actually...
So
for real open
when
bottles.
you worked with Koaloha and Alan and all those Paul guys, did they
I should
follow your instructions, or you just told them to go crazy on it and add the beer, the bottle opener and all that?
They actually had another ukulele that had a bottle opener on it, So I asked them if they could do that on mine as well.
So can people buy this, or is this just for you?
They made it one of one, but then after people started seeing it, I think they got a few inquiries about, can I use this design for my own ukulele?
Nice.
So and they asked me, and I said, yeah, whatever. That's your company, so do whatever you want.
Very cool.
Do you
So
know
I
what
think-
kind of wood that is?
I
Is
should
it
know.
just stained or is it?
It's not
Like some-
ebony. Looks like
There was a
ebony or
whole,
something.
yeah, I should have looked up that
Oh.
description, but there's a whole, yeah.
Just
I asked for a
everything.
black one though, specifically.
You know what's funny was Alan out of the blue. I forget what I had to send. I sent Stacy there to pick up something. I don't know if I had to get a ukulele or something. And he goes, "I like your wife. She used plenty bad words like me." I'm like, oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Anyway, well, Ed, man, good luck on this holiday season. I
Thank
will be
you.
participating and purchasing some of your
Yay.
stuff.
Thank you very much.
I think they're great gifts, especially like me. I don't buy anybody anything, and last minute I gotta scramble. So having some of those in the back pocket's gonna be a good idea.
Thanks.
Very
Support Kyle as well. High Life.
And support Kyle as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations on your new store too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations on everything. Until next week, we'll see everybody. Hui ho.
Take care.
Thank you.